The punishment phase of Dzhokhar Tsarnaev's trial continued today with intense testimony of survivors of the marathon bombings and from the families of those who were killed. The bombers' lawyers tried to explain a crude gesture that Tsarnaev made to a courthouse camera, and Dahler is covering the trial.
The jury was shown never-before-released surveillance video of a still-bandaged Dzhokhar Tsarnaev in a holding cell 3 months after the bombings. He can be seen primping his hair before making the obscene gesture that was brought up in court yesterday. 2 of Liz Norton's children were at the marathon that day 2 years ago. She knows how she wants this trial to end.
I feel very, very strongly that I hope he gets a death penalty. I watch my kids, my 2 boys almost die.
Her sons JP and Paul each lost a leg in the attacks. In court, loss was the theme of the day. Former dance instructor Adrian Davis took the stand and told the jury how she cried out for her husband after the blast knocked her to the ground. "I thought that because I couldn't hear myself scream," she said, weeping, "that I was dead." We met Davis weeks after the bombing.
I said, "There's something wrong with my foot." And he looked down and grabbed onto my leg and lifted it up and just started screaming.
Bomb shrapnel cost Eric Wally an ankle and the sight in one eye. Fighting back sobs, he talked about his greatest fear when after the blast he was separated from his wife of 45 years. "She thought I was dead and I thought she was dead," he said. "When they were finally reunited in the hospital, I just grabbed her arm and wouldn't let go." Family members of slain MIT officer Sean Collier described how he wanted to be a cop since he was a kid. Stepfather Joe Rogers said years later, when Officer Collier met a little boy who shared that interest, he gave him a seat in his cruiser.
Prosecutors will likely take one more day to try to convince these jurors that Dzhokhar Tsarnaev deserves the ultimate loss, that of his life. Scott, the defense will start their case most likely on Monday.
Don, thank you.